Hi friends! Today on the channel I'll be showing you how to make this delicious whipping pound cake. It is an oldie, but it is absolutely delicious and very easy to make. So to start out, I have 3 sticks of butter, and we're going to be using the big boy, the big stand mixer today. You can do this with a hand mixer. However, I do recommend, if you have a stand mixer, to use this because this dough, it's not dough really, but this batter, cake batter, can become very, very thick and very, very hard to manipulate if you are using a hand mixer. So I have the 3 sticks of butter, and I use salted butter. You can use unsalted if you prefer, but I prefer to bake always with the salted butter. And then I also need 3 full cups of sugar. Now we're going to cream this together. I start on the low setting and just let it kind of combine, pull together, not a lot, but just so that it starts to pull together a little bit. And then I will turn up the speed just so that it will pull it together a lot faster. So you just want to let this mix until you get that creamy white light color. Now this particular recipe is on the back of the Swan cake flour. And this is a recipe I've been using for years. I can do it in my sleep, honestly. And there's no need to really do anything other than just follow the recipe. So the next time you're in the grocery store, pick up some Swan cake flour and do the recipe or make the recipe on the back of the flour box. So now that my butter and my sugar has creamed together, now we're going to add 6 eggs. I typically like to add 2 at a time, but I think 3 hit the bowl at once, so I'm going to do 3 and 3 this time. So you just want to combine them very well after you add both sets of eggs, and it should bring or pull together very, very well. Now you might want to stop in the middle and just scrape down the sides, because some of the butter and the sugar can clump around the edges. So just scrape those down. And then once everything is fully combined, you want to start alternating between your flour and your whipping cream. So you use heavy whipping cream for this. So it's going to be really, really moist, really, really delicious because of all of the fat that is in this pound cake. So I'm doing a cup of flour, a half a cup of the heavy cream, a cup of flour, and then the other half of the heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to end with 1 cup of flour. Now, as you can see, this batter is really thick. It's not like a normal cake batter. So that's why this stand mixer really, really comes in handy. So you just want to pull it off, wipe down the blade in the stand mixer, and just make sure that everything is combined in the actual bowl itself. Now you will need a bundt pan for this, and it will actually fill the bundt pan all the way up. So depending on the size of the bundt pan, you might even want a cookie sheet underneath it just to prevent any spillage that may occur. So just take your time here, and I'm showing you in real time here. I didn't want to speed it up just so that you can see that it does take me just a little bit of time to fill the bundt pan, because you do want to make sure that it is spread evenly. So just fill any pockets in, turn the pan, fill any pockets in, and just keep going until everything is completely in that bundt pan. Now, there is no need to preheat this oven. This is going to go into a cold oven, guys. Now, one little trick I do want to tell you about when you're making any cakes, and that's, you want to make sure that you get all the air bubbles out. So obviously I had to like spoon this in and kind of rotate it and spoon more in. So there's a lots of air bubbles that are inside of this batter, and you want to get rid of those. And the way that you do so is you just bang the actual pan, whatever pan you're cooking on the countertop. I put like a mitten underneath and just bang it, and try to release all of those air bubbles before I put it into the oven. So once you've done that, you do again put it in a cold oven, and you want to set it to 300 degrees. Now, older boxes of the Swan cake flour said 300 degrees. Newer boxes says 350. I stick with the old school because I've been doing it for so long. 300 degrees works for me, so that's what I'm going to recommend that you do. It's going to cook for about an hour and 45 minutes, and this is what it's going to look like when it comes out. It is delicious. I mean, everybody in the family was hovering at this point. Now, you do want to flip it out while it is still warm. You do not want to let this cool completely in the pan or it will tear and get stuck to the bottom. But that's it, guys. It's very, very easy. I mean, simple instructions in order to make a very delicious, simple vanilla pound cake. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely like, share, and subscribe, and leave comments down below. And let me know how it turned out, because I know you all are going to run out and get the ingredients to make this. Until the next time, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.